Hi, Adriana. So the problem we're having here is that we have a rig with some poses, and of course the head has the poses we want to keep, and then we find out as we animate that perhaps we have to, I don't know, delay the chest to do, change a breakdown pose. And you see that as we change a breakdown pose now, the head motion is all messed up. So whereas earlier on we had fairly smooth transition of the head there, now if we wanted to delay the chest, now we have to refix the whole head. So you will find yourself in splining, counter animating different parts, which is really painful. So a very low-tech solution to this, there are better solutions online, okay, but a very low-tech solution to this problem is the following. A lot of rigs have a local control, have an attribute on the local control which is called space, parent, global, local. It could be called any such things. And when you switch the local to on or to off, depending on how the rig is built, when I go global, now the head is going to stay, you see, always in global as I animate. Okay, now the deformation here is wrong because of a problem with the rig, which we never could fix. Okay, it's a pivot there which is all over the place, but we decided we wouldn't touch it because a lot of the animation was done already. So now this thing changed the animation to global. The problem is that the moment I go to global, you see I lose the pose. The solution is baking this pose onto something else and then snap the rig back to that pose. So if I select the head controller and I go onto my shelf, I will find the lock unlock tool there. It's the animation shelf I'm talking about, and I want to bake the animation. So I disable the group. I don't need a group into the locator. So what the script is going to do is going to with this object selector, is going to put a locator there per each frame. So I click on start, and Maya plots the animation. This script is fairly old. I think you could possibly find a better one online, but for sure, because it's also very slow in the way it bakes the animation. And now there are a lot better scripts around in terms of speed, I think. So there you go. Now you may not be able to see it, but I will make it bigger so that you will see it. But in there you have a locator that moves exactly like your head, which is not bad. Now we need to make sure that we snap the head to the locator whenever there's a key on the head. You see that the keys, however, are different. There are snapping tools that also preserve the keys, so you don't really have to do anything there. But on this one we'll have to do it manually. So the problem is that the locator has a bunch of keys in there. So what I want to do is I want to put the locator on a layer. So I've just created a new layer with the locator on, and the locator has base animation and animation layer 1. And then I select the base animation of the locator, I right click and I do extract selected object. So it's going to transfer the animation of the locator from the base animation layer to another layer. And the good thing is that our head control really is on the base animation layer only. So if I'm going to go here onto the base animation layer, I will see the keys of my control. The locator itself has the keys on the base animation extraction layer, so I won't be able to see them here, which is great because we don't need them really. So now I select first the head control, then the locator, and I go to the first key and I click on snap translation and rotation just to make sure we are there. Wait, I need to first make sure the head is in global, so I will break connections on the head, set it to global. I lose the position, it's not a big deal. Then I select the head, then the locator, and I snap translation, rotation. There's auto key on, so Maya is going to store this information for me. And then I hit period on the keyboard and I go to the next key and I snap rotation and translation. And next key, snap rotation and translation. And now I will have exactly the same motion, you see. I don't even need those layers anymore. So I can just delete them because they contain the locator only. So now I have exactly the same motion that I had before, but with the ability to, if I need of course, with the ability to be able to control the body without messing up too much the rotation of the head. And that's about it. Have fun.